Yep. It's that time. We're gonna talk about it. Diddy, Mr. Take That. Oh shit, hold on. All right, we're good now. Um, thanks for everyone that tuned in earlier. That was kind of like a random live, but we're gonna talk about it today. Is Diddy really done? Anybody that does come in late, you could just check it on the replay. So I'm just gonna like record it now, right? Um, so yeah, is Diddy really done? I want to know. We gotta put your face on. Relax, relax. Is Diddy really done? That's what I want to know. That's what we all want to know. Is he done? What's up, my good people? Right now, where did we stop at? I want to know, where did we stop at? Right? Because remember, anyone that just tuned in, this is a continuation from earlier. I'm sweating, don't mind me. Right? We're gonna talk about, is Diddy really done? Or I I was doing some thinking. Let me know if y'all hear me. I mean, I can hear myself on the playback, but I just want to make sure y'all hear me. I think y'all can, right? Is Diddy really done? Hmm. That's what I want to know. So we're gonna get into it, right? Drewski, we are back. That's right, we back. We're gonna talk about that. Jalen Baker in the building. Like button before y'all start the comment. Press that like button. We're gonna talk about it. I want to hear y'all comments. I want to know what y'all got to say. Yeah, press that like button. Young Mellow in the building. So where did we finish off at? Is Diddy really done? Right? We're gonna play some videos. We're gonna play the TMV. TMV. Why do I always say that? TMZ. Explain it. Right? All right. Let's get into it. And we're gonna break down. We're gonna let's play like maybe 1 minute each, and then break it down. Right? So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see what they talking about.
We broke a big story on the website. Diddy has been sued by a man who worked for him, claiming that Diddy had repeatedly sexually assaulted him. That is just the beginning of a lawsuit filled with salacious details. Charles, before we even get into it, we should say there are red flags on this lawsuit that something isn't right.
Right.
That's
But
right.
first, let's start with what Rodney is alleging in the suit, which is that, as you said, not only did he repeatedly sexually harassed and assaulted him, but that there were associates around Diddy who were also involved in this. He names in the lawsuit, they are defendants in the lawsuit, Stevie J, longtime producer for Bad Boy and obviously very famous from Love and Hip Hop.
His son.
And then also Justin Combs, Diddy's son. He alleges that he was involved in bringing in human trafficking, essentially, he says, and that some of the people that he was bringing for these sex parties were underage.
But as for Rodney, what he is alleging, among so many other things, some of which we're not going to talk about on television, but he is alleging
Why not?
groping,
Talk about it.
fondling, grooming,
Yeah.
and you know, he goes on and on about going to a party where he says he was drugged and allegedly raped, or at least that's the insinuation from the lawsuit for sure.
Let's stop right there. Right? So we all had our thoughts earlier about Diddy, right? But I thought about something. I mean, this is not new. So I want to know. And I thought about this. Do you think he's doing this for money? Do you think he's doing this for money? Drewski says, nah, that's sick. That is sick, my guy. That is sick. Now, but here's the thing about this, Drew, right? And for the people listening, or for the people that's gonna watch this on the playback, you gotta ask yourself, why is it that men or women always seem to come out and have a problem with these things when they need money? Now, listen, I'm not taking nobody's side. Of course, yeah, I'm not taking Diddy's side, nobody's side. But we have to be for real, though. Why is it that every time somebody is in need of money, these allegations always seem to come out? I need to know. Somebody need to tell me. Every time Diddy, no, not even Diddy, anytime somebody's going through money issues, right? Every time they're going through money issues, there's always some type of lawsuit. Now, I say that to say, what was his last lawsuit? Well, his last known lawsuit was Cassie, right? And guess what? They settled that with the quickness. Correct me if I'm wrong. They settled that with the quickness in what, 1 day, right? Wasn't it 1 day? One full day. And then all of a sudden, Cassie gets her money. I forgot how much it was. Or was it like an undisclosed amount? I believe, right? It could be an undisclosed amount. But Cassie, y'all know the allegations she put out there. She got paid, right? There could be some secret allegations we don't know about, but we ain't going to talk about that because it's not reported. But you got to think about it like this when it comes to what's his name, Rodney, right? Okay, how can I say it? Is this true or not? And the reason why we have to say that is because if that is the case, now I'm not trying to put things in people's head, but this is how it can definitely work. If P Diddy, I see the comments, y'all. I'm gonna get to it. If P Diddy didn't do these things, right? But being that he has a bad reputation right now, just hear me out, people. This is how easy it can be done for anybody that's been around Diddy or people that plans to be around Sean Puffy Combs, aka Diddy, Puff Daddy, Love, whatever you want to call him. This is what you can do. Now, I'm not saying, I'm not saying do it, but this is all people can do. If Puff settles with this information, because this information that came, I remember we not finished watching the video, right? There's a lot of allegations about Diddy. All I have to do, if I was someone that knew Diddy and he owed me money and he did me wrong, this is all I have to do, y'all. Make some fake allegations. Or if it's not fake, just go out there and make some allegations about Puff. And guess what's going to happen? If it sounds believable, guess what? Y'all know what's going to happen, right? Lawsuit, he's going to want to settle. And I'm good. You don't think there's people that used to deal with Puff or that was wronged by Puff or that knows information about Puff? You don't think they plotting, shaking their hands right now? Like a kid in a cookie jar. You understand what I'm saying? It's like my daughter when she sneaks into the refrigerator to go steal some cheese. She's a cheesehead. She like her cheese, right? Right before when it's time for her to eat dinner, she'll go sneaking, go in the refrigerator and go sneak and eat some cheese. No, you're supposed to eat dinner, right? All I have to do is just make some fake allegation up, and P Diddy is going to settle. And then guess what? The next person behind me is going to do the same thing. And then guess what? The next person behind that person is going to do the same thing. So you mean to tell me Puff Daddy is just going to settle with every single person that makes some type of allegation with him? This is why I ask, is this real? Because if you was against everything that Puff was doing, you would have got out of there in the first place. Why is it when somebody needs money, allegations come out. Now, once again, I am not taking Diddy's side at all. Y'all know where I stand with this. I believe whether these allegations are true or not, I believe he's done because it's too much. Then you got Tupac's murder case coming up. And like I said, they said, and the powers that be, it's going to be bigger than the OJ case. It's going to be bigger than OJ Simpson's case. The Tupac murder case, you got to remember, Tupac died in 1996. We are in 2024. That's a long time. 28 years? Going on 28 years to be exact or something like that when it comes to September 13th. It's a long time. P Diddy's name is going to be dropped in there. Don't think his name ain't going to be dropped. Right? Kenley, Pierre, my guy, what's up? He's definitely in the building. Kenley says, that Rodney guy is doing this for clout. He needs money. Let's be objective. Cassie needed the money. This is what I'm saying. I have to be objective. I can't be subjective about this situation. I have to be fair, right? Because I thought about it, right? To me, I mean, he'll get what he deserves, right? Even without this allegation, I stand where I stand about him. But I just hate when people do it whenever they need money, because now it makes the bad person seem like an innocent person. It makes it seem like they're being targeted. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to get into that music, just not yet. Just hear me out. I stand where I stand with Diddy, but it's like, damn, bro. Like, you guys is messing it up. Because the more lawsuits he get, he gonna start to look innocent. Because then everybody's gonna question, bro, how come so many of y'all are staying? How come so many of y'all staying? Why all of a sudden is when y'all need money, allegations come out, lawsuits come out? Come on. If you really against that nonsense, then you would do something right away. Right. They never go to the police. That's what I'm saying. So now the bad guy is going to start looking like a good guy after a while, because nobody is running to the cops or anybody as soon as you see the bull crap. And I'm not even saying, listen, Diddy does what he does, right? Behind closed doors, right? If I was a producer and I saw the things he did, maybe, I'm not even going to lie, maybe I won't say nothing until it was done to me. Now, if it was done to me, or he starts making me feel uncomfortable, right away, I would say something. I can't be quiet when the money is right or when I think the money is right. You understand what I'm saying? When I think I'm going to get a big ass house or some nice cars, or I'm going to get some more clout and all that stuff, right? I'm going to stay quiet. But when I realize, oh, that's not the case, or P Diddy, he's going to keep my publishing, now all of a sudden, I'm going to expose the man. Right? That's the part that makes me angry, because it's like, damn, Diddy is an evil dude. But then y'all ain't making things no better. He's going to continue to get away with it because Diddy knows for a fact all the nonsense that he does, ain't nobody going to talk about it until like maybe 5+ years from when it happens. And I'm only saying 5+ years because let's give him the whole Cassie thing. Whenever that nonsense was going on with Cassie, we don't know the actual years. It's not like Diddy been with Cassie for 20 years. So like whenever he got with him, like when did the nonsense happen? So that's why I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt and say 5 years. But I'm just talking about anyone that dealt with Diddy. If you dealt with him 10+ years as a producer, a videographer, any type of business, you got to talk about the things that he does soon as it happens. Well, when it's being done to you, that's when you got to say something. You can't wait until your money dries up to say something, because now we're going to look at you like, bro, you just need the money. Now you just need the money. You just need the money. We believed you. We believed you at first, but you just need the money, dog. You understand what I'm saying? I said that Rodney dude was down with whatever Puff and Stevie. For anyone I know, for anyone that don't know, he's talking about Stevie J, right? And it's like I gotta play devil's advocate tonight, y'all. I have to. I mean, come on, y'all. You was down with it. The money's low, or you need the money. And this is not even my opinion, by the way, too. For anyone to think, why you think it's about money? We go, like I said, we're gonna. This is a 9-minute video. We already played like what, maybe 2 minutes. We're gonna play the next 2 minutes. I'm telling you, the dude needed the money. But if it's true, why you ain't say it right away? You could have still got the money. You do know that, right? You could have got your money right away when you saw the acts happen. Why are you waiting? Don't wait. You're messing it all up. Don't say nothing. You was down with it. You said just because of his rep, anybody can come out and say that, and people's going to believe it. Absolutely. Absolutely. He has a bad rep. So then everybody, you know what? Let's just start suing this dude. Let's just start suing him. Why not? Why now? We could just start suing him. We're gonna be good. It's messed up. Everybody hungry. They running for a free meal. That's my man God, GAW in the building. He said everybody hungry. They running for a free meal, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We want to believe you, dogs. We want to believe you, but it's like, damn, why didn't you say this in the beginning when it was happening? You waited to say all this. Now, it's like, you looking a little sussy now. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, B-Fighting everybody in the chat? Lorenzo, he's here. He was here earlier and he's back. What's up, Lorenzo? We just speaking on it. For anyone that can't catch the live, they'll catch the the playback. But we have to talk about it. And once again, everybody, I wasn't gonna make no video and edit it and all that. I said, let me just go live. We go live and talk about it. We get straight down to the point. No intros, no nothing. We got to get to the bottom of it. Is Diddy really done? What do you mean? Why do you ask a question like that? No, is he really done? Because it's always an allegation about P. Diddy. Cassie wasn't the first one. No, it's always some type of story about Diddy. Everybody's a different age in here. I've been hearing stories about him since back then. You understand what I'm saying? This guy can't be touched. What I mean by that is everybody always seems to run. What are you going to do about it? If you really had a problem with what he was doing, you should have said something the first time. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe not the first time. How about the second time? Oh, no, I'll give you a benefit of the doubt. Maybe, how about the third time? Because according to what everything Rodney's saying, it was a lot of things. A lot of things. So you was okay with all of it until you found out, oh yeah, you ain't getting your publishing back. Let me sue the guy. I say he's done because whatever he comes out with these allegations are too looming over his head. Basically, look at how people's going back to small things he was doing decades ago. Yeah, that's true. See, what's gonna happen is P. Diddy's gonna have to he's gonna have to fall back though. I thought he was doing that with Cassie. You saw him a little because he had an album. The album just came out, whatever it is, right? Yeah, because the allegations came on around the time the whole Cassie thing was around, right? So I hope this ain't fake, but assuming this is real, I do think this stuff is real. I do think that I think they're looking for a cash grab though. I think they're looking for a cash grab. Assuming this is real, I mean, he's gonna have to fall back for a little bit. Is the industry done with Diddy? Are you over, right? You got to tell Diddy no. Bo Center in the building. What's up, my guy? He's here. My man, Dud. You got to tell Diddy no. But here's the thing, Dud. If you tell him no, what happens to your career? You tell Diddy no, what's going to happen to your career? That's the part. That's the messed up part. That's the messed up part. You understand what I'm saying? Let's get back into it.
And it goes on and on and on. But he says he has receipts in this lawsuit. And one of the receipts is an image. Again, we're not going to show you this, but it's an image of a sexual act.
Right. He says in the lawsuit that it is Stevie J having sex with a man and he says that he got that image because Diddy sent it to him as a way to say, look, this is what we do, and you should join us in this. You know, this is what Stevie J does. It's what I do, and you should join.
Let me ask you a question. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that? That Diddy sent the guy a picture. I have the picture. I have the pictures. I can load it up. I can load it up for you guys in a couple minutes. I have those pictures. But anybody they ain't see it. It's on the internet. The pictures are blurry. We don't even know if that's Stevie J. But if you keep listening to what these two gentlemen right here is saying, what's this?
In this. That's how he describes this image. And it's in the lawsuit. We're not showing it to you, but what's interesting is that there are other places on the internet that it was published, that photo. And someone has come forward today and says that image is not Stevie J. The person says
it's a male porn star.
Right, who goes by the name Knockout. And he posted a much clearer photo of the same image and says you can tell in the clear image, because the one in the lawsuit is very blurry. And he says, this is me. It's Knockout. He says it is not Stevie J.
That's right. So Knockout is retweeting and reposting people who are saying this image has been circulating online for years, and for years it has been attempted to be pinned on Stevie J, when in reality it's Knockout. It's from a porno website, and he owns it. He's like, yeah, I'm a gay porn star. This is me. It's not Stevie J. Makes no bones about it. And he seems upset by the fact that he's been sort of roped into this lawsuit somewhat salaciously.
So Rodney Jones worked for Diddy, I believe, as a videographer.
Videographer, although he says he was hired as a producer. It sounds the way
people. I saw the pictures. Well, obviously it was. See, here's the thing, right? And I'm not gonna lie, TMZ has a problem with doing this too, right? Not for nothing. I don't know. Last time I checked, from what I remember, we are in the year of 2024. I don't know. I'm not that smart, right? But last time I checked, we are in the year of 2024. I don't know. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I say that to say, even the cheapest phone is clear, right? Why is it that TMZ always gets a hold? I'm talking about of things that, not the picture that they just showed, because that was a clear picture, but nothing was going on in that picture. It was just a regular picture of that the real dude, I guess, right? Why is that TMZ always gets a hold of unclear pictures? Forget videos. No, their videos be blurry as hell too, but when it comes to pictures, why is it that we can't identify who someone is? When it comes to videos, why is it that we can't identify who the person is? That's when I talk about something being blurry. We can never identify who these people are in these pictures. Now, I could put the two pictures up, but if anybody else, y'all saw the pictures, does that look like Stevie J or does it look like the porn star? I was trying to dissect it like, so there's somebody's lying here, right? Diddy's camp or Rodney's camp? Because this is how I see it, right? If it's so many allegations about someone like a P Diddy, then all your proof has to be crystal clear. That's my thing. It has to be crystal clear. How come it is not crystal clear? That's what I want to know. He says, you'll lose your career, but you'll keep your manhood. Absolutely. I'd rather keep my manhood because now you got to keep doing things you don't want to do because Diddy basically owns you. Diddy has the power. Like I always say, one phone call in your career is done. So many men, and let's just keep it real. So many men from poverty, or so many black men, they not. I don't want to just say black men, but so many. When you want to blow up, you're willing to say yes to almost every and anybody, not even looking at the terms. That's how you get the weak. What is it? People, you guys in the chat, we talk about this once again about sports all the time. When you know you can take advantage of somebody by giving them a check, you're going to do it. Now, don't get me wrong. We all want money. But a lot of people are scared to put their terms in these contracts. That's what we're saying. They're scared to say, well, no. Okay, I'll do business with you, but this is how it has to go. I need this. I want this. You know what I'm saying? I want this. I need this. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. Lorenzo says, so we just gonna ignore how he wanted Fabulous to party? Oh, no, not at all. You want to know how true this is, Lorenzo? I'll show you right now. Lorenzo says, oh, so we just gonna ignore? No, not at all. All right, we're gonna get back to that video.
I'm saying it seems like a thing.
Yeah, you see that, right? First off, I had this video for you since it came out. I was waiting to put this up. Y'all know about this infamous video, right? Let's play it.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I
with
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes.
What does that even? What does that even mean? I remember when I saw it when it premiered. I remember when it first premiered on YouTube. Right? I'm looking. I was doing some editing. I'll never forget the day. I was doing some editing, and I heard it. I looked back at the TV. I said, "What? What do you mean by that?" Because see, I was thrown off because I'm like, "Yo, Diddy and Fab, they got records together. You know what I'm saying? You've seen them in pictures together. You've seen them in the same places together, the same spaces together. They never partied before. Anyone knows Diddy is famous for, that's where Diddy got his fame from, for those that don't know. Everyone thinks Diddy got his fame from being Mr. Bad Boy, Bad Boy Records, Biggie Smalls. That's not where Diddy fame came from. Diddy's street fame around the industry came from him being the guy that throws parties, and then everything else he did trickled him up to be who he is today. But Diddy was the party guy. It's not my opinion. That's not what I think. Y'all go fact check it. Right? So I'm like, they never partied together. You know what I'm saying? Because you say, me and you ain't never, because, okay, what does that even mean then? Me and you ain't never really party. What does that even mean though? Like in what type of way?
Seems like a thing.
I
with
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes.
What does that even mean? Me and you, yeah, but me and you ain't even really party. You know what I'm saying? What and what's okay? Doing what? What type of party do you want to have with me? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Lawsuit is
I'm
he was hired as to be a
not sure what you talking about when you say me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes, brother, eyes. What the fuck is you talking about? I don't know what you talking about when you say party. So these are the things we got to ask, right? And with that being said, these rappers in the industry, what are they going to do? Are they going to stand next to Puff still? That's another thing, because even when these allegations about Puff was coming out, let's just say maybe a year ago or two, right? Like the whole Pac thing. You know, his name was being involved in Tupac's murder a lot. I still saw people stand next to Diddy, and I always say, "Yo, man," and it was artists that I like too. I'm like, why are they standing next to him? Do they not know about these allegations though? Not saying that they had to shit on him, but it's business, right? Because y'all know that's how it go. We could be friends, but if a certain allegation is out there about you, I may have to distance myself from you. We could chill behind closed doors, right? But in a public eye, I cannot be around you because then they're gonna attach me to your bull crap. Understand what I'm saying? We're gonna attach you to that bull crap. Come on, y'all. Come on, he said, Diddy is the pinnacle of the industry. Who is gonna say no? You did nothing when you were around him. Now, when you broke, you come out. Don't claim this is for justice when it's a money grab. That's my issue. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that want to believe this fella. I do. But I just have a problem with people doing it when things get bad, if it was so-called wrong. This is just me. When things are good with you, right? Let's just say like I'm talking to somebody, right? If things is good and I see you doing some effed up shit and I keep my mouth closed and I don't say nothing about it and I'm cool with it, whatever. Or even if I'm not cool with it, I ain't gonna lie. If we fall out, I'm still not gonna say nothing. I'm still not gonna say nothing. To keep it real with you, I ain't gonna say nothing. That's how I feel. Because it wasn't a problem when we was good. Now that the money's dried up, or maybe I need money, or I feel you stole from me, now it's a problem. I can't do that. That's not right. That's my problem with this here. So I ask, with this being said, though, is Diddy done? Is he done? Does he have to does he have to fall back? Because I'm not gonna lie, if I see Diddy in the next couple months make some type of comeback, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to switch. I'm gonna have to switch to the dark side and start giving him props. I've been critical of him for a long time. My favorite album ever was Life After Death, right? Notorious B.I.G. Right? I give Big more props than I give Diddy for that album, right? But it's like, so I never really rock with Diddy too much like that. But I'm honestly, yo, listen, if he's still able to walk and not get blackballed himself, I'm giving him props. Because at some point, where's your manhood? Where's your womanhood? For everybody that he's done wrong, do y'all really just stay quiet like that? Because let's just talk about it. Everybody that tried to expose Diddy, they say, oh, I've seen this, I've seen that. So who's everybody that was involved? Oh, you want him to snitch and start saying names? Well, yeah, because you opening your mouth talking about it. You might as well say the names now. Say the names. Who else was Diddy doing this mess with? Drop all the names. That's messed up. Start looking like a money grab. That's what we don't want. Keep in mind too, they have to wear they they have to wear them, have them drugged up, under mind control, etc. I get what you're saying. Yeah, you drug them up. You make sure you have a certain camera around. You make sure you get these dudes right where you want them, just in case they ever try to tell. Okay, well, I'm gonna put you out there. Now, here's the thing. Let me tell you where that backfires for someone like a P Diddy or somebody in power. Let me tell you where that backfires for them. Right? It backfires when they say, you know what? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If they say I don't care, and I don't even care if my records don't come out or anything like that, now somebody like a Diddy has to be like, damn, now what I'm gonna do? We can't just clip and kill. I'm not saying that's what he did, but that's what he does. But I'm just saying we can't just clip and kill everybody, right? Now we just got to blackball them. Then forget it. But at some point, is Diddy just that good that, like, when people walk into a room with him, he has his security say, yo, let me see all your phones just to make sure he's not being recorded. Let me see all your devices. Any devices you have, I got to make sure at any time you around me, you ain't being recorded. Because it's crazy how no one has anything on him for all the things he has done. And I mean, I'm talking about the recent people, because all the recent people should say, you know what? I have to have one eye open when it comes to him because of all the stories he has had for the past years. There's always stories. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I don't really care about who's gay or not. That's your business. But why does it always have to come out when you need money? That's my thing. Why does it always have to come out when money is needed? If you got bust in your motherfucking anal cavity, then you got bust in your motherfucking anal cavity. That's the problem. That's not our business. Just because you want money or you ran out of money, right? That's not our problem if you got bust in your motherfucking anal cavity. We can't, that's not none of our business. If it was a problem with you getting bust in your motherfucking anal cavity, you should have said something in the beginning when you was getting bust in your motherfucking anal cavity. You understand what I'm saying? It's not fair. City College is an example, exactly. Right uptown. Right uptown. Y'all can catch the 1 train from here. You know what I'm saying? Go right there to City College. Ain't that far. It's less than an hour away. You can get there less than a half an hour. City College, not too far from here. Y'all know what happened with P Diddy, with that party. With those kids dying. Come on, man. At some point, it's similar to how Drake have women sign contracts. I believe Diddy does the same, which is maybe why people don't say anything. It gotta be. It has to be. It has to be. And like I said, I'm not trying to be nosy. That's like, none of this is my business or what goes on behind closed doors. Because the thing is, nobody has nothing. Because if y'all gonna come, this is what I believe. If y'all gonna come out on somebody, go all the way with it. Stop half-assing. What is it? Who said ain't no such thing as halfway crooks, right? If you're gonna go at them, you got to go all the way with it. You got to go all the way with it. Because I'm telling you, if he doesn't get in trouble for this guy's gonna come out the victor. Unless this is just the beginning for him taking a rap or having some involvement in Tupac's murder. Right? I'm not saying I know for a fact he did it. I have my thoughts on that situation, but Suge Knight did say, if you find Tupac's killer, you find Biggie's killer. And another thing, if Diddy is just such this, he likes touching people, make you feel uncomfortable and everything. Why do people still deal? That's my thing, though. That's what I always wondered. Why do people still deal with him if he's that bad? You know what I heard years and years ago? There's a price for everything. So as long as you got that money, you're willing to do anything. See, but if you're gonna do that with someone like Puff, you in the back of your mind, you have to know, okay, this may go left. I'm thinking this is all gonna go right, but this may go left. I have to keep one eye open, or I have to let me put some money aside. That's another thing. When you're dealing with someone like Diddy, you have to have money set aside. You have to have money set aside if you're gonna deal with somebody like P Diddy. Just in case things go wrong and your money is taken right away from you. At some point, it's like, should we even blame Puff anymore? No funny, not to be funny. Do we blame Puff? Should we blame Puff? Not for the actions, because the things that they said was messed up. But you keep going back. That's kind of like, nah, I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want to say it. I was gonna say something. If you keep running back to it, that's your fault. You understand what I'm saying? So it's gonna come to a point, y'all are right with getting y'all mother effing anal cavity busted open. That's what it is. You can't keep complaining. After a while, you happy with getting that mother effing anal cavity busted the fuck open. You cannot blame him. I'm not taking nobody's side. But after a while, if y'all keep dealing with him just so you can have a look, it's your fault. Whatever he does is your fault. He's not forcing you to do anything. If y'all know his bad business, why do y'all keep dealing with him? Or you can deal with him from a distance. Because I'm pretty sure everybody's not in a meeting behind closed doors with Diddy. If you want to have some type of dealings with him, all right, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do this from afar. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to do this from afar. We don't have to be together to do this. That's the problem. Hold on one second. I want to send a link out. If there's anyone that wants to talk, they can do it. I know I'm talking your mouth away, but no, for real though, something just has to be done. Has to be done. After a while, do we blame him? But you know what? Lorenzo says this is a continuous from the last stream. The City College had Mike Tyson and LL Cool J in their primes there. So, everyone in the small gymnasium were willing to see them. Yes, absolutely. That's the reason why it was so crazy in that, let's just say in that gym. Let's just call it that, right? In that college, in that gym, in that wherever they did it at, right? They all got stuck. Those kids, not everybody died, but a lot of them got stomped up. Or what was it? One door was trapped. Right, and they couldn't get out. It was a messed up thing, right? You will never hear Diddy talk about it. Of course, you ain't going to hear Mike Tyson or LL Cool J speak about it. They can't speak about that. Diddy will never speak about that. See, a lot of people don't really know about that incident. That was the real Diddy, the man that threw the parties. Not Mr. Bad Boy Records. Take that y'all know about. That's not where his street fame came from. And then if you want to be for real, let's be for real. Um, Jermaine Dupri was out before Puff in the music. Well, let me say, he was like up there before Puff was up there. Where you think Diddy got that image from? Who you think Diddy's image came from? Talking over the records and putting the shades on. That was Jermaine Dupri. But Diddy mastered it, got to the top. He got to the top with the help of some people. But, I mean, the real Diddy was the one that was throwing the parties. That's where he came from. They know what it is when they're dealing with P Diddy. And that's what I'm saying. After a while, I don't even know if I can feel sorry for you anymore. I don't know if I can feel sorry for you anymore because you're dealing with him. You're dealing with Diddy. Dealing with Diddy, huh? That's why I asked, is he really done? Because if I see him make some more moves on TV and all over the internet and everything, we just gotta call it what it is. He won. Until we see him in cuffs for real, he still won. That's just how I feel. I'm not saying, oh, lock him up, do this, do that. But after a while, bro, when there's so many complaints about a certain man for 20 plus years and nobody has touched him, you got to start asking questions. And I'm not even trying to be funny when I say that. You got to start asking questions. And I'm not talking about do bodily harm to the man. No, but you still standing with him. That's my thing. You still standing around him. You can't blame him for anything. I know there's a lot of rappers that was talking a lot of smack about him, right? And the allegations with Diddy is worse now, and they stand with him now. But they was against him back then, and the allegations wasn't as tough as it is now. But these guys will stand, not even to say no names, but there's a lot of rappers, a lot of y'all favorite rappers that y'all like, they stand next to the dude. What there's rappers that I fuck with. When I see them around them, I'm like, I thought you don't mess with him. I thought you don't like him. Come on now. What do y'all think about that? Let's go.
Producer on the Love album, and ended up also doing videography that he would have his phone out at all times, recording videos and photos for Diddy.
And so a couple of weeks ago, before he filed this lawsuit, he clearly had beef with Diddy. But the beef he mentioned isn't about these sexual indiscretions. The beef has to do apparently with money. And he actually started a GoFundMe. He put on his Instagram this video, and this is what he said again just a few weeks ago.
Check this out.
Straight working on this album. That album is the Love album, Off the Grid by Diddy. The contract that they gave me and the offer that they gave me was just disgusting. The producer fee, pennies, and on top of that, these guys are trying to steal my publishing. I can't go for that, so I'm fighting back. Taking Puff to court, suing him is not easy. I don't have the monies that it's going to take to fight him in court. So I'm just asking, if you're in support, please. The link is in my bio to my GoFundMe.
So he posted that video.
And by the way, after Cassie filed her lawsuit.
Right, and the GoFundMe is, he posted the.
Y'all see what I'm saying? This man has a GoFundMe. So, and like they just said, so the GoFundMe is not new. It's not like it just came out today or yesterday, when these allegations came out. Well, it came out yesterday, right? About P Diddy, yesterday or the day before, right? Whatever. This guy has a GoFundMe. This is what I'm saying. As much as I want to blame Puff, which I am quick to do, can I blame him this time? Can I blame P Diddy this time? This is what I hate. When you want to take up for somebody and they just always mess it up. I was rooting for the dude. Now, mind you, when we did the live earlier, right? When we was on for like an hour, when we was talking about it, I had the information. I already like listened to it, but I'm like, yo, let me see before I come back to do the second part if there's more information though, before I speak on that his whole situation with needing money. Let's just say that GoFundMe and stuff like that. Bruh, you got people trying to root for you. And then here it goes. You have what do you need it for? So it seems like you didn't get the money that you were searching for on your GoFundMe. So now what you do is say, all right, I'm going to make allegations or I'm going to expose shit that went on with P Diddy. Because let's just ask this question, Rodney. I just want to know if your GoFundMe had lit up. I don't know. If somebody can go check, let me know how much it was and how much he was asking for. Just like if y'all can fact check that. I don't want to do it right now. I want you guys to do it. I believe you guys, right? If you had hit the mark that you was aiming to hit, would you be talking about P Diddy with all these sexual and these gay allegations and guns and him doing people dirty and stealing publishing and all that stuff? Would that had came out if you would have had hit your mark on GoFundMe? That's what I want to know. Would you had said anything if you would have had made the money and you would have had to hit your goal? Had to drop a bomb for that. Had to drop a bomb for that. I'm starting to. I don't know if I can believe you, dog. You just messed it up. As much as we was rooting for you, now you come with this crap. You got to GoFundMe, dogs. A GoFundMe. So what is this really about? Because somebody who is a quote unquote devil, you making him look like an angel right now. How? Because you need money. As soon as you can't get the money now, all of a sudden you making some allegations. He said, when I see some Diddy interviews, he says some outlandish things. Nobody calls him out. And then they just laugh it off when the dude's dead ass serious about the dude. These dudes are scared of Diddy. Everybody is scared of Diddy in that industry. Damn near everybody is. They are scared because what happens is if he says, listen, all Diddy has to do is make a phone call. And whoever these interviewers are, they may lose a job. Y'all do know that, right? They may lose a job. If somebody says no to him, they are in fear of their job. He has power. I've been listening to Jaguar Wright talk about him for years. She was on that Diddy stuff when she started to come out in 2020, going 2000, like maybe 2020, yeah, going heavy on him. Right? I know Gene Deal was former bodyguard. A lot of certain people going heavy on him and not letting up. And you know what's so crazy? The people that was closest to Diddy, like a Gene Deal, that was his actual bodyguard. You notice certain people in the industry don't want to interview him. Why do they always interview the people that they was close to Diddy, but not close to Diddy, if you understand what I'm saying? There could have been like an artist that was with Diddy or something like that. But when it comes to somebody that was nigga was P. Diddy's bodyguard, they don't want to interview him, though. They never want to interview the people that was close to Diddy. I'm talking about hands-on close to Diddy. Why is that? Why is that? I'm trying to. The man has power. People scared of him, but there's certain people that's not scared of him, but the industry does not want to talk to those people. You want to know why? Because deep down inside, yo, this nigga, everything. If they say he did it, he did it. But we got to keep our mouth shut. There's no integrity. Because once again, all I got to do is offer you money. See, we talking about those people in the industry. We ain't talking about the little people like you and me. We ain't there. We're not there. We're not in those big offices. Those other people that claim they have power, soon as Diddy says jump, they're gonna say, how high do you want me to jump? Come on. Those boys and girls be chasing that bag. That's what I'm saying. It's that bag. You know what it is? Why they chasing the bag? They don't think none of this is ever going to come out. They don't think things like this is going to happen until that money dries up. Then it's like, okay, how can I? And the thing is, and P Diddy's making calls to certain record labels and certain people that he has connects with, saying, "Do not work with me." So how am I gonna get my money? Come on, I was seen on TV. I can't go get a 9 to 5 now. I can't go work and I can't go work at McDonald's. I can't work and do construction. I can't work in some type of an office building. I can't work at the Apple store. I can't do none of that now because I was seen on TV and I have a whole bunch of followers on Instagram or Twitter. Right? I used to deal with I messed with Diddy. I was part of Bad Boy Records, or I was part of Universal. I can't be seen like that. So what I'm gonna do? Oh man, Diddy don't want to deal with me no more. And I can't deal with another record label. Only way I can get money is do what? If it ain't illegal, what I gotta do? Lawsuit time. Crazy. That shit just crazy. Lawsuit time. In my opinion, Diddy ain't going nowhere. He paid his dues to stay on top. He a handler. I thought about that. I'm starting to feel that way too. Diddy's a handler. He's a handler. Listen. Diddy can fuck all of them in their motherfucking anal cavity. He can bust their anal cavity the fuck open. He can bust their ass open and have them bleeding. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Ain't nobody gonna touch Diddy. And no, I am not rooting for him, caping for him, pandering to him. I'm not doing nothing. But at the end of the day, until we see him in cuffs, ain't nothing gonna happen. Diddy can bust their motherfucking ass open. Ain't nothing gonna happen at all. You understand what I'm saying? And make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. We're going to talk about it. See, we don't just talk about sports here. We're going to talk about the industry. And I know about it well. Right? So then, all right. Is Diddy really done? I love y'all comments, too. I like what y'all saying. He says, hey, it ain't going to happen. Go fund me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You got to pay me. You got to pay me. You already blackballed me. How am I make a living? What did I just say a couple of minutes ago? It wasn't even a couple of minutes ago. See, I can't even count. Like a minute ago. I can't work here. I have a reputation now. You understand what I'm saying? Since I have a reputation now, I can't have no regular job. I can't work at McDonald's. I can't work at the Apple store. You know what I'm saying? I can't do Uber Eats. I can't be a train conductor. I can't be a bus driver. I can't do none of that. I was in the industry. And now P Diddy blackballed me. But people know me for being in the industry. How the hell I'm going to keep this money running? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Lawsuit time. As much as I want to root for this man, Rodney, right? Because Diddy gets away with a lot of crap. bro, y'all keep going after Diddy at the wrong time. Why don't y'all ever get at Diddy as soon as it happens if you so-called have a problem with it? If you so-called have a problem with what Diddy is doing, then you say something about it right away. You don't wait to do it. That's the problem. Because now we can't believe you. As much as we want to believe, we can't believe you. Understand what I'm saying? It's almost to the point I made my decision after earlier when we went on live, right? And when I went to leave, when I left, I said, yo, it's gonna come down to this, bro. If Diddy's not arrested, I don't want to hear nobody complain about him, bro. I don't care. I'm not gonna say I don't care because I'm covering every allegation. I'm covering Diddy. I'm covering it all. I'm gonna be covering this like heavy because I'm gonna be on top of that Tupac murder case. Right? I'm paying attention to that Tupac murder case. Listen, anything else, it doesn't matter. All these allegations don't matter. I'm waiting for that Tupac thing. Was P Diddy involved in Tupac's murder? Come on, man. That boy looked scared. He looked scared. That's what I'm saying. The man looked scared. He didn't look like he didn't know what to do. He looked like he didn't know what to do. When I was looking at that, I'm like, yo, bro, you need some money, dogs. This shit ain't about him owning your publishing or anything like that. It can't be. It can't be about him owning your publishing. Do you even care that he owns your publishing? Let's just say you was making some good bread. Jills H in the building. Yo, I got his other comment though. I can see it right here. That boy, shit. Look, another person said, look, Drewski said that boy looked scared. Look what Dole said. That boy shook. Look, that's what I'm saying. We can see it in his face. We can see it. Jills H, I don't care. Diddy is guilty. Diddy's guilty no matter what. That's what I'm saying. I feel, listen, I feel P Diddy is guilty. I do feel he's guilty. But the thing is, check this out, Jills, right? Why is it that we always do it when we're in the need, though? You see what I'm saying? When I need some money, okay, let me expose somebody. I didn't have a problem with the shit you was doing when you was doing it. The money's low. Now it's a problem. That's the shit that kills me about this. Hell nah, bro. Just money hungry. Probably got lawyers in his ears. You know what's so crazy, Judah? Right? Somebody got to be putting that boy up to this. Somebody has to be putting that boy up to this because maybe it's the right time. We got the whole Cassie just finished getting her bread. You know, she quiet now. She don't gotta, well, you know, when she got with P Diddy kind of shut her down from doing music anyway. But the thing is, she settled with him. Now, guess what? She got the bread. And don't she got a new man or something, or a husband or whatever? That's crazy. So now Diddy is taking care of both of them because that's where the money came from. Ha! Hold on. What's that? Oh, no, I did that already. Okay, I was reading some. So now you want to do it. How many, like we said an hour ago, how many more people's going to keep making allegations about Diddy? And is Diddy going to keep paying everybody? I am curious to know by, what's today, Tuesday, right? Wednesday or Thursday. Let me ask you a question. When do y'all think this is going to be settled? Maybe we should do some type of a contest. All right. Should I do a giveaway for everyone? All right, this is how we're gonna do it. Matter of fact, I want to write all y'all. I want to write it all down for everybody that's in the chat right now. We're gonna do. Let's just do. I'm gonna do I'll do a $50 Cash App giveaway, right? This is just for something little. I'm gonna write y'all names down right now as we doing this live, right? When do y'all think P Diddy is gonna settle? If you guys say no, it can't be a never. It has to be a time limit. When do you guys think P Diddy is gonna settle? Right? Whoever turns out right, I'll Cash App you $50. I was gonna say 100, but we doing that for another contest, right? I want to start writing y'all names down. Right? When do y'all think he's gonna settle? Remember, now today's Tuesday. Today's February 7th. 27th, you dumb dickhead. February 27th. We're gonna write this down. This is gonna be a little fun. Right? I need to know, when do y'all think Diddy's gonna settle? Is he gonna settle tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday the 28th. Is there gonna be a settlement on Thursday? Friday? I need to know a date. March 2nd, Give me a date. I want to see who comes out the victor. Now, this is assuming Diddy settles. If he doesn't settle, nobody won, obviously, right? But if he wins, I'll Cash App you some bread, whoever wins. Because the reason why I'm asking that is because what the fuck I think is gonna happen later on? Is somebody else gonna come out with another? Oh my God, P Diddy did this to me. So then is everybody just gonna get paid every time Diddy wants to freaking every time there's an allegation somebody wants to settle? All right, hold on, y'all. Oh, wait. Okay, I see some. I'm gonna write these down. Fantasy 22 in the building. What's up with you? Fantasy 22 in the building. You said, she said, he or she, let me know. She said, need money? No, Diddy didn't pay him what he was owed for the work he did on that album. Woo! Need money? No, Diddy didn't pay him what he was owed for the work he did on that album. Pretty much that was the story, y'all. That was the story. Diddy owed him money. Well, Fantasy, how many tracks was that? It was 9 tracks, right? That Diddy did. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was 9 tracks Diddy did, right? That man had audio recordings, pictures, and videos. Fantasy says that man had audio recordings, pictures, and videos. So you know what's up? So I asked, is it gonna come out? Is it about the money, or is it about making things right? Because if it's not about the money, that audio recordings and everything got to come out now, ASAP. If it's about principle. Now, if it's about the money, you keep it, you hold it for ransom, right? We've seen the pictures, though. Let me know if you've seen that Fantasy. There are pictures that they was talking about. It was blurry. You can see them on Twitter. I'll pull them up for you, though. Jalen McGinnis in the building. He says he's caught up. He's caught up. Bye-bye, weirdo. I don't know if that's for me or is it for Diddy. He's caught up. Bye-bye, weirdo. No, it wasn't for me. I guess that's for Diddy. Okay. Boy is sleeping with one eye open tonight and duct tape over that hole. He's gonna get that ass busted the fuck open. Hold on. That ass is gonna get busted the fuck open. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all know that. Drewski says 2 weeks tops. Drewski, I need a date though. I need a date. Give me a date so I can write it down. You're saying 2 weeks top, but give me a date. Remember, today's February 27th. Give me an actual date when you think it's going when we're all gonna wake up and get news that they settled. That's what I need, Jalen. Oh, Drewski. Jalen, you too. Give me a date. It's the reason why, because it's a contest. You saying a month is gonna happen in a month or a month tops? Because that might intertwine with what Drewski says. Because it may happen in 2 weeks. So then both of y'all's right. So who's actually right? Come on, y'all. Stop playing. Right? God says he ain't settling. He says, fuck all that settling shit you talking about, B-Fire. You sitting here talking about some damn settling, B-Fire. Shut up. Stop talking about settling. P Diddy is not settling. That's what God's saying, y'all. God's saying, I'm not settling. Y'all see it right here. The comment is right there. It says, I'm not settling at all. Shit. Bye-bye, weirdo. March 27th. March 27th is the day? If that's what... I'm going to write that down. March 20, it says March 27th. He says March, Jalen says March 27th. So I wrote that down. March 27th, he thinks that's when the settlement and everything's going to happen. And that's kind of, that's a long time from, that would be crazy. J. King, Angel Patriot in the building. Right? J. King says, maybe people are just tired of taking it in the ass. Let me read that again. J. King Angel Patriot says, maybe people are just tired of taking it in the motherfucking ass while Diddy stays abusing young teenage boys. Ever think that can be the reason? Absolutely, J. King. Of course. Of course. I'm not saying, of course. Of course, but what we're saying is, are you tired of taking it in the ass when your money is low? You see what I'm saying? When the money dries up, is that when your asshole dries up? You see what I'm saying? You ain't wet no more in that ass because the money has dried. Your pockets is dried up, so your motherfucking asshole dries up. Is that the case? That's what we want to know. Because at some point, if you don't like the things that's being done to you, money or not, right away you say something. And then, like I said, I gave him the benefit of the doubt, right? The first time, okay. Second time, all right, now I'm going to say something. But you know what? I might let you slide. Third time, okay, now we got a problem. Now I'm going to say something. You see what I'm saying? He looked at scared when he was talking. I don't know if you guys saw that when I was playing the video. There's a little bit more of the video we got to play. The video's not done. We're going to break this down. Diddy is weird. Well, yes, he's weird. But you know what's so crazy, Jalen? Why do the people keep dealing with the weirdo? Time. Time in the building. Now, Time, this is what Time says. Diddy settled them all. Take that. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that down. Time says basically February 28th. Keep that in mind. Now, if it happens, make sure you're in the next live. I got something for you. Time says tomorrow. Drewski says March 11th. It's a particular all right, Drewski, make sure I get that down. You know what's so crazy? It's a specific date I'm looking for y'all to say. Y'all ain't say it yet. Said March 11th, right? Got you down, Drewski. March 11th. It's a certain date that I'm looking for y'all to say. Ain't nobody saying it yet. It says Jalen's answer is March 27th. Finger red, number one, right? Finger finger red number one, finger red number one, finger red number one. Jay, okay, all right, Mark, yeah, I got you, Jalen. Matter of fact, yeah, I got you down. Yeah, March 27th. I'm bugging. See, I'm bugging the fuck out. Bugging the fuck out, right? We gonna get to this. It's always about the money. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's always going to be about the money. Always about the money. Nothing else. Because you touching me. What they said? What did he say? He was getting touched in the anus. That's what he said. This is not what I said. This is not my opinion. This is not what I think. None of that. This is what he said. There was a lot of anus play going on. Not even just getting poked in the ass, but like being touched in there. Right? If I don't like it, I don't give a fuck about how much money I'm getting at the time. Stop doing that. Stop touching me right there. Stop touching me right there if I don't like it. Right? All right. Did somebody put this man up to this? I mean, we all know Diddy's in hot water. The Tupac trial is coming up. Once again, people. Y'all know that. Is this to get ready for him? The money is always the common denominator. That's what I'm saying. I want to see somebody get in trouble. No, I want to see somebody get exposed without no money being involved. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Hey. Not true. No, yeah, I got it. Listen, Jalen, I'm a little slow, just a little bit. So you gotta work with me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work with me. I'm a little slow. Didn't you get mine, babe? Yes, I did. I got it. For your information, I'm a woman. Oh no, okay, my bad. I didn't know that. Now I know. I've told you I'm a little slow. Listen, for anyone that just started to get in the chat, y'all have to work with me. I got a couple of loose screws down there. I mean, up there. So, like, I'm sorry. Work with me. No. Is the date you're looking for is the 24th? No. Think about it. It's in March. It's a reason why in March. It's not really a secret. It has nothing to do with me, but it has something to do with Diddy. And it has something to do with a certain other associate he dealt with in March. Can I change mine? Yes, you can. You could change mine. You could change yours because it didn't happen yet. Because I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna say today. So you guys can change it. You can change your date before this live is over. You can. Because remember, it's not a specific time frame. So to be fair, you could definitely change your date. March 14th. All right. Jalen says March 14th. March 14th. I hear you. Drewski says, tell me if I'm close. You are very close. You are very close. You are very, very, very close, Drewski. LOL. Now, bing, 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 bing. There you go. Now, hear me out. Hear me out, y'all. I'm not telling anyone to choose that date, but that date is very important to Bad Boy Records. What if it happens that date? He kind of hit it right there in the money. So you want March 20th. That's your final. I'm gonna put you for March 20th. Now, all right, why is this so important about this? It's very important, people, because you have to start thinking, well, are these things true or not? Because the faster you settle, guess what? somebody else is going to be prepared to get their notes together and do what? Get ready to sue Diddy as well. So what? Everybody is just going to sue him? Everybody? A new person all the time? Oh, we got another person that's going to sue Diddy. When does it stop? Biggie's death. That's what I'm saying. Biggie's death. What is going to happen March 9th? Are we going to see something March 9th of this year? It may not be a big deal, right? But we just might see something March 9th. Is he going to pay out somebody March 9th? Or what is he going to do for Biggie on March 9th? Because now, Diddy, you got it. And I'm not talking about no tweet or no Instagram post. Are you going to have something ready for Biggie on March 9th? Because it seems like you can't do nothing. If you post up anything, Diddy, people gonna start talking about all these allegations that's going on. This has to be final. All right, yeah, I got you, Jay. March 20th, I put you down. Now we're gonna watch the rest of the video. Because I know y'all don't want to hear me talk all day. Like, shut up already. We're gonna watch the rest of this. See what they talking about.
GoFundMe. It was active. And then he posted just a couple of days later, he posted a second video and clearly at least wants people to think that he is in fear for his life.
Until further notice, I would not be performing at any gigs or anything like that for security reasons. My family, friends, and everyone close to me just feels like there's a lot of potential threats, and everybody's just telling me what he's allegedly capable of, and it's very scary for myself, and it has me worried about my kids, and just sleeping with anxiety and different things like that. So just moving forward, just want to pause on everything until we know that it's clear and safe for me to come back outside of work.
So he has filed this lawsuit. Now, Diddy's people gave us a statement, and they strongly deny what happened. They also point to one of the incidents that we should talk about first, an incident involving a gun that's in the lawsuit that they say does not align with the facts.
Right. The incident he's referring to is a shooting that happened in L.A., in Hollywood, outside of a recording studio where Diddy was working. This happened in 2022. Now, according to Rodney, what he says in this lawsuit is that he witnessed Diddy and his son Justin go into a room, I believe it was a bathroom, with a third person. Right. There was an argument going on that he could hear, and then he heard a gunshot. When the door opened, he says that Diddy and Justin walked out, and he walked in and saw that there was a man laying on the ground who'd been shot in the leg.
I think the stomach.
Yes. He said, you're right, it was the abdomen. And he says he went to go tend to that guy. Now, that shooting was reported. It was something that was reported here in L.A., except the way it was reported is that someone was shot outside of the studio, either a robbery or a drive-by, and that the victim then ran into the studio, and that's how they ended up in there. So a much different story from what Rodney is saying. But Rodney also says in the lawsuit that Diddy paid people off to say that's what happened.
Right. So he says that Diddy actually...
Okay, so the good old I'm gonna pay you. Well, you know there's been a lot of allegations about P Diddy paying people off, right? Like, oh, Diddy just... I mean, okay, I do remember, if anybody remembers though, I do remember that report. Yes, I'm pretty sure if you guys follow the entertainment business, y'all heard about that. The way it was reported, that's how I remember it. But the way Rodney's saying it, so I don't know. I can't say I don't know who to believe. But I mean, it's Diddy though. Not trying to be funny. It is Diddy. You pay people off. Remember, Diddy's the man with the power. I got the money. I can pay it off. Let's just keep it 100. Diddy could pay one of y'all in the chat to tell y'all to make something seem a different way. I mean, come on, it is what it is, right? He got the power to do that. And I'm not talking about if he does something like sexual to you, but I'm just talking about like if you guys witness an incident and Puffy sees that you witness it or you know about it, It'll pay you off so you could tell a different story. You know what I mean? That's what Rodney's saying. Rodney's saying, yo, that story is that story that came out with that shooting is not real. Puffy paid people to say that. I mean, did he something else? Yeah, he is. He is. But I gotta keep saying, if you keep dealing with this dude, then at some point you gotta start looking in the mirror. I don't rock with him, but gotta start looking in the mirror. And it's not like we're saying, oh, don't deal with him at all. No, but the thing is, if you're gonna do business with him, you got to do it from a distance. You got to do it from a distance, or know what you could bring to the table if you want to do business with him. If there's anything that you can offer him or his label or his companies or anything like that, right? Do you have to be locked in the office with him, in order to do that business? Because you do it from afar, because you do it from home and send it in. You can meet up with him somewhere, like in public. Like, these guys want to be alone with him. This is what happens. You can't keep at some point, as much as I want to get at Diddy, you guys keep dealing with him like that. You want to be real. You want to be that close with him because it helps your career. Let's just be for real. It helps your career. It makes you look good and all that shit. Let's just keep it 100. But when I'm not going to say him, right? But if he's dealing with another dude that's going to bust you in your motherfucking asshole and bust your anal cavity open, then and you have no problem with him busting your anal cavity open, you can't get mad when your money dries. Then that's when Diddy was touching me. He was touching my asshole. He was touching my penis. He was making sexual advances to me. He was having somebody else do. He was forcing me to watch video. He was doing, yeah, okay, so, and let me ask you a question. When was all this happening? 6 months ago, that's when he touched me on my anus. 8 months ago is when he forced me to watch the tape of Stevie J having intercourse with another man. He forced me to be a part of this a year ago. Oh, but you ain't say none of that at that time. None of that. So now we have to ask, was you actually enjoying it or was you a part of it though? For real. I'm not even trying to be funny though. Right? Oh, now money dries up is a different story now. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be funny though, but I'm just saying. Watch out for Diddy getting a RICO charge. Yo, Tom, you really think that's going to happen? Because that's what it looks like with everything else that's going on, right? How they going to connect everything, especially from the East Coast and the West Coast, of everything Diddy has been involved with and people he's been involved with. It seems like that's what they're trying to put together. But who's going to really talk, though? Because you need people that's going to really talk as well, though. Who's going to talk? Or maybe we just don't know about it because it's not out in the public yet. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe is that what it is? Is Diddy time up? Like we said earlier, right? On part 1 of this live, right? When we went live earlier today. Is he over with? The industry has no use for him no more. Is the industry done with whatchamacallit? Who is it? Is the industry done with Jay-Z? Wait, hold on. Did you win? No, I don't. We don't know. We have to know at least by tomorrow. We should know if there's any whatchamacallit, if there's any lawsuit settlement going on. We don't know. If it happens tonight, we just gotta wait and see. But I mean, from what I know, I ain't getting no news that they settled. So we gonna have to wait till like maybe tomorrow or whatever. But Jalen, you may want to subscribe so you can know. Stop playing. But now, no, seriously though. Somebody gonna talk, somebody gonna have to talk. Ain't nothing gonna happen to this man, to keep it real. Ain't nothing gonna happen to this man until somebody like really snitch. Who's behind this? Is it somebody in power? You got to remember, did he have that liquor situation? And it's almost as if you say no to people in power, that's your ass. Even for Diddy himself, with the people that has power over him. Remember, I always said Diddy or Jay-Z, they don't really have the power you think. They have the power like over us little people. Well, I'm not even gonna say that, but y'all know what I mean. Like if we try to get in the industry, okay, they can blackball us little people, but they don't have the power over those their bosses though. You see what I'm saying? Their bosses can make the phone call and destroy them. Jay-Z's just a face. P Diddy's just a face, and they go out and promote the what? Black love. Black love. We got to stay together. Black love. Kings and queens. But meanwhile, you got someone like Rodney right here talking about P Diddy. He stole my publishing. We know P Diddy has an issue with stealing publishings, right? So is it really black love when you trying to steal from these hardworking people that have families, or even the ones that don't have families? They want to create families, but they want to make sure their money's right before they do it. Men and women. You understand what I'm saying? And at some point, we have to ask, who the fuck is lying? Who's lying, right? As much as we want to say, yo, Diddy is the devil, a lot of people say that. But why y'all keep dancing with him? Why do y'all keep dancing with him? And then go out and say, oh, he bust my ass open. What's the problem with that? You liked it because you stayed. It's when the money dried up. That's kind of like, it's kind of like almost like, you know, when you're with a woman for so long, right? And she actually stays with you for so long, or for the woman that's watching, you with a man for so long, and y'all stay with each other for so long, but a breakup happens, a serious breakup happens, and then all of a sudden insults about that person comes out, and we talking about like insults about how they look, or this and that, certain body parts about them, or you know, shit like that always comes out, right? Like, no, don't say nothing now, because you was happy with that for all those years you was dealing with that person, right? You was happy with that. Why didn't you address that person while y'all was together about that? Don't go trying to insult them to the public now, because you was all right with that shit for all the years you've been with them, or for the months y'all been together, right? It wasn't a problem then. So don't talk about it now. That's how I feel about this whole Rodney thing. I'm just saying. The real question is, can you really take down a gatekeeper? That's a good question, Doug. We talk about gatekeepers in sports, but once again, gatekeepers in music is different. Gatekeepers are the guys at the top. See, in sports, the gatekeepers are the middle guys. It's the guys that if you could beat them, then you can start talking with the people at the top. See, with music, the gatekeepers are the men at the top, though. Those are the ones at the top. Usually they give them the face, like a Jay-Z and a Diddy. Those are gatekeepers. They have had lots of success. Those are the gatekeepers. If you can get past them, you can go to the brunch parties. Now, somebody tell me I'm lying about that. If you don't rock with a Puff, if Puff don't like you, or if a Jay don't like you, you are not invited to those brunch parties. Am I lying? You are not invited to those P Diddy white parties. Tell me I'm lying. That's a gatekeeper. Nah, for real. That's a gatekeeper. You already know that. I'll tell you that. Stevie J could sue for defamation of character if the other guy wrong. You mean Rodney? That guy or the porn star that came out today and said, no. That was me. That wasn't Stevie J. That's what you talking about? Diddy is a black man with money, and don't forget Keefe D. Oh, no, Tom. Let me tell you something. I'm following that whole Tupac situation. Oh, did you guys know that Keefe D got beat up in jail? And no, I don't just go make rumors up like that. You notice how that wasn't on the news, right? Or wasn't on no big outlets, right? Certain word of mouth. He got beat up in jail. He's locked up in Vegas. He got beat up. But he's out right now, though. He's back out. But he can't go that far because they got that Tupac case coming up. Yeah. I ain't forget about Keefe D. I'm paying attention to that whole Tupac situation, and we are definitely going to be talking about that. I can't wait for the trial. I can't wait for the trial to happen. We are going live and all of that. Yeah. I ain't forget about Keefe D. The only problem I have with Keefe D, because I'm actually rooting for him. My only thing is this, Keefe. Stop. I know it could be a serious situation, but I don't really like that. Just say what it is and stop talking in circles. You know what I'm saying? Did Diddy have something to do with Tupac getting murdered or not? It's a yes or no. A yes or no. It's not no. Don't give us no long backstory when somebody asks you a yes or no question. That's the only problem that I have with Keefe D. Stop doing that. Even the Cassie case is still just speculation of what happened. That's very true. He shut that shit down real quick. We still don't know the full story and never would. We never would. That's what I'm saying. He paid the next day, or was it the day after or something like that, right? Boom, shut it down. It's over with. So is that going to happen tomorrow? Is that going to happen tomorrow? Or is that going to happen Thursday? That's what I want to know. It got to be one of them. Is going to happen tomorrow? Or is it going to happen Thursday? After a while, I mean, there's some people that's doing it for money, but like y'all said a couple of minutes ago, there's some people that don't want to get bust in that motherfucking asshole no more. They don't. Money is the root of all evil. You know this. You know it's the root of all evil Knievel. Here's that money. I'll shut up. Shit. What they should do is if somebody tells you to shut up, still take the money, but you have somebody else do it. You have somebody else expose the situation. If you really care about the type of shady shit that they really do. I'm gonna keep your money and I'm still gonna expose you, but it ain't gonna be through me, it's gonna be through somebody else. Because see, after a while, do you really care about? Do you want P Diddy to stop doing this to people, Rodney, or are you doing this for money? Because see, let's say P Diddy pays you. Are you going to shut up then? Or are you going to become an advocate for people? You know what I'm saying? You guys get what I'm saying, right? Or are you going to become an advocate for people that has been through these things? And also advocate for so people don't go through these things, whether it could be at work, it could be in the music industry, it could be in sports, whatever it is. Because if you really want it to stop and you don't think it's right, that's what you should advocate for. Because here's the thing, if you get money, because you're suing for money, you get money and you shut up, you don't really care about the things Diddy was doing. You don't care about who Diddy was screwing. That's a bar. You see what I'm saying? When people take money, do they really care about the situation or they just want to get paid? Whatever makes your boat float, that's all on you. It's all on you. But after a while, it's like, hey, I see these allegations with P Diddy, but everybody just keep asking for fucking money. Keep asking for money. Do you want it to stop? Talking about Rodney. Okay, got you. Okay. So if Rodney is wrong, right? And that's what I'm saying. Yo, I gotta uncover. I gotta show y'all these pictures. It's blurry. All right, once I play the video, I'm gonna load it up. I'm gonna load the pictures up. It's blurry, but it's like, come on now. That's when my conspiracy theorist hat starts to come on, and I start to ask questions. Because Rodney, before you put those pictures out, you know damn well people's gonna question those pictures being blurry. Like, come on. If I wanna expose somebody, you gotta make sure what? If you want to expose somebody, you want to make sure you got those pictures down packed. Like, boom, look, clear H fucking D. Right? They stopped the biggest gatekeeper, Harvey Weinstein, but it took everybody in the industry, so Diddy ain't going down due to one person. Yeah. That's true. That's very, very, very true. When he went down, right? I don't know if I could see that happening to Diddy because he's like the only top guy in the industry. If he goes down, who's that guy? Jay? I don't think so. Because I think Jay's next. I said that before, and I'm gonna keep saying that. I think Jay's next. I think they're gonna get him next. Oh, you had too much power. Your time is up, dog. You gotta go. Let's listen to what else they talking about.
He confronted Rodney right there on the spot and said, what your job when the cops ask is to say this was a drive-by and not tell them what actually happened in this bathroom. It's an ultimate, he said, going back to the videos that Rodney has put up and the request for GoFundMe money and the rest, it's a really bad fact for Rodney. It makes him look like he's out for money. That said, of course, Harvey,
he is out for money. We know that. I mean, he's filed the $30 million lawsuit.
But Jason's talking about motivation.
But you know, it's two things at play here, right? Definitely question his motivation when he puts something like that out.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, it doesn't mean that everything he's saying isn't true, but the way that would track with a jury is very difficult for Rodney, I think.
Hi, Letitia from Dallas. Hi, Harvey Charles. You know, I knew when this Diddy situation and Cassie came out that there was going to be more people coming out of the woodwork, so to speak, and challenging anything that he said, talking about his situation, be it true or not. So now, if he does not settle, hopefully, if he's innocent, it'll show in the documents or in the court proceedings or whatever. But if you keep settling, more and more people are going to keep coming out just to see if they can get money from you.
Boom.
I mean, look, that is true. I just want to say one thing. Just as a lawyer,
it
is shocking to me that the lawyer didn't settle the Cassie case
before she filed this lawsuit and put all these allegations out there, because
it is stunning.
What we've seen, and again, I can't speak to the veracity of anything in these that is alleged in these lawsuits, but a lot of them are leaning into these same facts that Cassie alleged, and that may be because they're making it up, or maybe that
you hear that, right?
Things that Cassie says she's.
But
you
hear that, right? As the person who just Skyped in from Dallas, you knew this was going to happen, right? And as a lawyer, I'm just stunned because they paid Cassie the next day. Right. So if they're going to pay Cassie the next day, why didn't they pay her the day before and not have a lawsuit filed, which then opens the floodgates?
Boom. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Because you know I'm not nobody important. I'm just a regular old schmegular, right? So, and you know them TMZ people, no matter what you think about them, they got some type of influence. It is what it is. People, when it comes to video and someone getting exposed, a lot of people tend to go to TMZ. Let's just keep it real. So I wanted you to hear them say that, right? And no, I didn't get that thought process. Everything I said, I didn't get that from them. But when I said that, and then I had to pull up this video. Like, hold on, shit, they saying the same thing basically, right? Oh, I got the pictures. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. But you hear that, right? It's once again, people, whether we believe it or not, it is always the timing to which these things happen. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's always when you need money. You never do it when the money is good. When the money is good, there's no problem. You know, y'all notice that, right? The money is good. I don't really I don't care what happens. Shit, I don't care if somebody else is getting touched. It's not my problem as long as I get that money. You see what I'm saying? That's what it seems like. We got it for y'all. Come on, this is crazy. I'm not wishing bad on nobody, but it's like, listen, if y'all gonna expose Diddy, y'all might as well go all the way with it. Check this picture out. Let me take this. Hold on. I see that. The other one, don't worry about it. The one in the bottom, it's blocked. You don't really got to worry about that too much. Look at that. All right. Is that Stevie J? Now, mind you, remember, there was a porn star that TMZ showed you the picture of that porn star. Now, do you think that's that porn star or do you think that's Stevie J? Now, mind you, okay, so that's the porn star with a white man. They having their intercourse or whatever. I don't know if it's supposed to be a private, so maybe it's a porn scene. So I'm sorry, I had to burp. I'm sorry about that. So you know what's going to happen in this situation? Now, look at this picture. If this is not Stevie J, all right, here's the other one. Here's the other one. That's the other porn. I don't. Maybe he's. Yeah, I know what's going on. Yeah, you know, I don't really got to talk about it. All right, we don't. It's just not about who's gay or not. We're not here to judge about that. We want to stick on this actual story. So supposedly that's Stevie J. Now Rodney's the one that exposed these pictures. Do you guys think that's Stevie J or not, or do you really think that's the porn star? Because see, now we have to start asking, all right, is this whole story fake now? I'm not trying to be no conspiracy theorist or nothing like that, but come on, people, let's be for real. If I'm gonna expose you, wouldn't somebody big, right? See, I could see pictures like this happening to people like you and me, regular people. Not if somebody's trying to expose somebody in the industry. If you're trying to expose somebody in the industry, you're going to make sure the mother effing pictures are clear. So you see this, right? Let's go back to the other one. Why do we never see clear pictures, though? Is that Stevie J? I can understand why they say that's Stevie J, but we need clear pictures. And then also, I do you one better, right? If that's Stevie J, not saying I want to see it, but this is what I'll say. Well, then let me see the video. Right? Let me see the video. And also, not for nothing, let me see the other porn video with the quarter, the gay dude, right? Because you got to think about it. Okay, so since we saying that's really him, all right, prove it to me. Let me see the video. Let me see that actual video. That's what I'll say to the porn dude. All right, let me see the actual video. Because remember, now this is going to go to court, so that video has to be played. It has to be. Those are not screenshots. Those are real pictures. All right, so let me see the actual video, or let me just see the clear picture. Let me see the actual clear picture. Let's just say Diddy's the one that sent that to Rodney. All right, Diddy, I need to see the clear picture Oh, your phone ain't clear all of a sudden. We in 2024. iPhones, Androids, all of that. Even the Obama phones. Remember the free phones they give? Those pictures is clear as hell. So why is it that celebrities can't have clear pictures? But me and you, yes, we can have clear pictures. This is why I always ask questions. Oh my God, he's a conspiracy theorist. He's a conspiracy theorist. No. Seriously. This is why I ask the questions that I do. Why aren't the motherfucking videos and pictures never clear when it comes to celebrities? Only clear when it comes to regular schmegular people. But celebrities, it's always fucking blurry. But they got more money than us. Their phones can't take clear pictures. Ain't fucking stupid. Stevie and the guy don't even look alike. That's what I'm saying, Drewski. This is one that exactly. So who's lying? Yo, Drew, who's lying, boy? Who's lying, boy? I want to know. Somebody lying, boy. Somebody. I don't believe those pictures. Diddy was getting away with this for a long time, and Andre Harrell, that's what he means. Heavy D, Kim Porter, Biggie, Black Rob, Craig Mack, Bad Boys is the black hole. Think of every artist on Bad Boy is non-existent. That's a Snapple Top fact. It's a Snapple Top fact. A lot of them were dead. Right? You got G Dep went to jail, which had nothing to do with Diddy, but it was something that, you know, he admitted to a crime that he did way back then. And I guess, you know, what is he found God or something like that? And he was like, yo, he walked into the station and said, yo, this is what I did. Boom, 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 boom. That's why he's locked up. But I think they're working on getting him out for that. Not Diddy, but, you know, his family, his people, they're working on getting him out for that, actually. Serving time and all that stuff. I think he admitted to something that he didn't actually know. He went in and said, yes, I think I shot a kid or whatever, but he didn't know that they died. That's what it was. Something like that. Yeah, y'all can read up on that about the whole G-Dep thing. But yeah, to make a long story short, it can only be one guy I always say it can only be one guy at the top. If you have a record label and the executive wants to rap, all y'all don't got no chance. It's all about him. He says, yes, it's all about him. It's all about this. Diddy's like, yo, listen. And the thing was, Diddy wasn't even a rapper. He had people writing for him. Listen, I'm going to write these lyrics for me, and I'm taking your publishing at that. Ain't that kind of crazy? Ain't that crazy? Diddy is ancient. He has been around for decades. You got to have more than a little. He said, she said. This is what I'm saying. You guys got to have. Thank you for posting this. Everyone else scared to talk about this. Okay, I was reading a tweet. You're welcome. You got to have more than he said, she said when it comes to P Diddy. It just is what it is. You got to have more than that. You can't just be talking about he did it. All right, where's the proof? If Diddy did that, all right, where's the proof? I need some proof. I need it. Don't forget what's going on with TD Jakes and his connection with Diddy. Yes. A couple weeks ago, not even a couple weeks ago, but weeks ago with TD Jakes partying with Diddy or however they want to call it. Let's just say, for lack of a better word, let's just say chilling with P Diddy. Because we don't know what they're actually doing, but chilling with P Diddy. But if TD Jakes talks about all this positive stuff when he's preaching, and we know Diddy's known for doing something else, why would TD Jakes be seen around? I get what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying, Tom. That's why everybody questioned that whole thing with him. Like, yeah, all right, Diddy don't stand for nothing you talk about, dog. Why are you around him? TD Jakes is a weirdo. The fakest pastor. He's a super weirdo. I do not. It's a lot of pastors. Let me tell you something. Most of the pastors that are on TV or that have a name, they all frauds. I hate prosperity pastors. Took all my aunt money. See, or God feels a way about that. Listen, God, I'm right with you. I don't like them. I think they all frauds. They are all frauds. They don't live by what they say. It's a money thing. You do know. I noticed how you said your aunt's money. So a woman. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand why y'all women keep falling for that. Those pastors, all they got to do is let you hear what you want to hear. Tell you the things that you want to hear, that you're thinking in your mind, and then boom, you're gonna give them 10%, 20%, or 50% of your paycheck. It's the oldest trick in the book. Rodney is capped. This is what damn, Drewski, for real. It's like I don't want to believe that the dude is capped, but more and more and more, I'm starting to believe, dog. Even if it is true, you got to take this one. You don't deserve no money because you should have said something when it was happening. Damn, I hate that. You should have said something when it was happening. Now I know people will say, yo, it's easy for you to say, right? Because I'm pretty sure we all witnessed something and didn't say nothing. But once again, what I stand by is I'm not going to say nothing later on either. I'll just dismiss myself from the person and I won't talk to them. That's how I am. And if you owe me, if you owe me money, there's different ways. I'll try to expose you through another person to get me the money. But if I flat out do it like this, and then there's proof that I needed money, I had to go fund me and all that, then people's gonna start looking at me like I'm stupid. What does that even mean? I can hear one of y'all now. What are you talking about? Power is greed. Power and greed is a drug too. Yeah. Listen, P Diddy got a lot of power. He can have an office, invite some dude that's feminine looking, that needs a record deal, bring him in the office, turn around. What do you mean turn around? I'm gonna bust your fucking asshole open. Yo, Pyro, you just made it in time, my dude. But yeah, what up, Pyro Tech, always supporting. He here. But as you know what we're talking about, right? Is Diddy really done? We had the regular live earlier, the quick live. We want to know, is he done this time? Is he done? I'm sorry. I don't know if we're really going to get something out of this, but it might be a one. See, but you know what's making this interesting though, right? You guys got to pay attention. They making this interesting because the Tupac case is coming up. I'm telling you, they're going to connect. They're going to find a way to connect this situation with everything else P Diddy has done. Is it a wrap for P Diddy? Is his gatekeeping over? Because if all of this really is true, then I have to ask that question. Diddy or industry, are they done with P Diddy? There's nothing for him to gatekeep anymore because a whole bunch of artists that want to come up are doing their own thing. These artists they got their own YouTubes. They got their own, they're putting their music on iTunes themselves. They're putting it on, what else? What they doing their own music videos. They got people to shoot their own music videos. They got people to do their graphics for their mixtape covers for them. They are booking their own shows and local events. They putting their songs on some type of a TikTok, having their peoples do a dance. They getting their little money from YouTube and things of that nature. What is there really to gatekeep anymore? You understand what I'm saying? What is there really to gatekeep? That type of wave, I was doing that years ago. I was doing that years ago when it wasn't popular. You see what I'm saying? When I was rapping, I was doing all that stuff when it wasn't popular, shooting my own videos, doing my own graphics. I do my own everything. I never believed in like going to studios like that. Like, why? Built my own shit. Now people are starting to do that now more often. What is there to gatekeep? Diddy, do we really need you as a gatekeeper anymore? Not even just up here in the East Coast. How about the dudes in the South doing their own thing? The Midwest, people in the West, they're doing their own thing. So if you really think about it, what do we actually need you for? Diddy, your time may be up. Jay-Z, your time might be up. Y'all don't see the change that's happening with everything. Sports, with the sports betting, the music industry, the top guys, they don't need them no more. What you need them for? Y'all talk about going viral on TikTok more than y'all talk about a P Diddy and a Jay-Z. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Y'all can't say that because y'all know that to be true. Is he up? You know what I'm saying? That's what we have to ask ourselves. We said a lot of stuff with celebrities have been going on recently. Why? And especially with Tyreek Hill. Yeah, Tyreek Hill's situation. Isn't he getting a lawsuit off of that? That was stupid. What that girl suing him. She participated in the whole, what was it? They was playing football or whatever. That was dumb. That was dumb. That one, I don't think that's going anywhere, Pyro. That shit was stupid. It's dumb. We just need some. Once again, we just need some money. The best way to get some money is a lawsuit. Be careful about who y'all deal with. Matter of fact, for the regular people, not really, but for the celebrities, you got to watch out who you deal with. Look at Junior Mafia. Aaliyah passed, Biggie passed. The connection is too obvious. It's Diddy. Oh shit! You think Diddy has something to do with the whole Aaliyah thing? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm surprised. You know what's so crazy, Gore? I'm surprised you ain't. I don't even want to put that out there. I was going to say, I'm surprised you don't talk about the Aaliyah connection dealing with Rockefeller instead, because the whole thing with Beyonce, when Beyonce was starting to come about, they got rid of Aaliyah. I'm not trying to put that out there. Oh my God, look at him again, being a conspiracy theorist, putting that out there. I'm just saying we got to just start looking at the connections. We never got to see Aaliyah and Beyonce at the same time, both at the top. I'm talking about both at the top for at least 4 years or 3 years at the same time. I'm talking about both of them was at the very top. We didn't see that. Because when Aaliyah was doing her thing, Beyonce was still considered to be a Destiny's Child. Even though the industry was looking at her alone and not the other group members, but let's just keep it real. It wasn't a Beyonce and Aaliyah both at the same time. But you noticed, as soon as they got rid of Aaliyah, as soon as Aaliyah passed, boom. Whose turn was it? Just saying. I think Diddy's still going to pay him because Rodney knows too much and can really expose more. So so crazy. So it should have happened already. It should have happened already. Is this a fake story? Or is this really for money? I got some, I like what y'all talking about. I love what y'all talking about tonight. It's just like after a while, come on now. You know what I'm saying? After a while, do something. Also, didn't Will Smith have something about with Diddy, or am I tripping? Will Smith and Diddy? Will Smith and Diddy. You're not talking about no lover situation, right? You're probably talking about business. Shit, somebody let me know. I'm trying to remember. I'm telling you, it's been. You know what? Even Will Smith, the stories about him. right? Even Will Smith, the stories about him. I believe the FBI is investigating Diddy. Yes, they are. Yes, they are investigating P Diddy. They are investigating him. That's what I'm saying. But you know why? Because the whole thing with the Tupac situation. They're gonna listen. If all this is real, they're gonna try to find a way to connect him. They're gonna try to find a way to connect him. And I think a lot of people in this industry, deep down inside, want him gone. I'm talking about the people that even smile in his face. The people that smile in his face, I think they want him gone secretly. Who who you think the next the new gatekeepers are going to be? You know how we talk about that in sports, right? Who's the new guy? Who's the new face? You know what's so crazy about that? I don't know if we're going to see gatekeepers anymore in the industry. I don't know. I don't know. I think the industry is just going to find a way to make money off of these artists that don't have no deal. Because what? Listen, what is there to gatekeep? There's no record labels like that anymore. Artists don't even care about going to the record labels anymore. So once again, what is there to gatekeep? I think the industry knows they messed up. Deep down inside, I think even though, things change, right? We no longer do the CDs and the tapes. But I think the music industry really regrets that. I even think the movie industry regrets, even though they still produce DVDs. I'm not going to even say that. The movie world still produces DVDs. But like the music industry, they got in the way. No more CDs, no more tapes. I think that really burnt them. And I always said that. I said, yo, that's going to burn them one day. Everything's going to go digital. You mean to tell me if I want to rap, all I got to do is wake up and go get my own equipment? Make me a YouTube, make me a Rumble, right? Make me a TikTok, a Twitter, Instagram. And I don't gotta, and I don't really gotta go, I don't gotta go too far. I can make a music video from a phone, and I'm not talking about editing and everything. All I gotta do is just place it on right here on a table and just rap. Or if you're a singer, just sing, have some stupid dance, and I can make the money. I don't need a Puff. I don't need it. I'm sorry, I don't need a Jay-Z. What could you gatekeep? I could sell my music direct to consumer if I want. What could I actually gatekeep? You feel me? I can't gatekeep nothing no more. I have to try to find a way to get money from these artists. I gotta find another way. I cannot use Jay-Z or P Diddy or anybody else on top to gatekeep anymore because they're not even going to them. Nobody's really going to Diddy with it. I'm not even gonna say I actually know, but how many people? It's not. Listen, I remember right there in Midtown, the Bad Boy offices, how people used to hang out in front of the Bad Boy offices, right here in Midtown, just so they can see Diddy and possibly get a chance to get that demo to Diddy. Same thing with Rockefeller inside of the Universal building, right? The Universal building and Rockefeller had their own floor. They had a floor, the Def Jam building, Def Jam Universal, whatever. I remember that. You want to know why? Because I used to do that. I used to hang around like when I was high school. In high school, I want to see if I see anybody from Def Jam. I always saw them. You saw the DMXs and Rough Riders coming out the building. I saw Jay-Z throwing up that, right? Dame Dash, everybody from Def Jam, Method Man, everybody. I remember those days. There's nothing to gatekeep no more. Ain't nobody doing that. They could do it from home. Shit is crazy. It's crazy now. There you go. There you go. That's why there will be a RICO charge. The Tupac killing probably put Diddy in the eye of the FBI. Absolutely, Tom. Yep. 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 And honestly, that's what I'm getting ready for. I'm looking forward to that Tupac trial. And you want to know, the real reason why I'm ready for that trial? Because that's going to lead into the Biggie trial. And y'all know, Biggie was my favorite artist of all time. I want to know who killed them. I have an idea of who killed them. Suge Knight did say, if you could find Tupac killer, you won't find Biggie killer. Drake is one for sure with the gatekeeping. I got to get back to that. Then you got me on that one. I got to do some thinking about that one. I'm gonna do some thinking about that after we get off live, and I'm actually like, I got to do some thinking about that because I can understand why you say that because it almost does seem like Drake just has that power. But you got to realize there's still people on top of Drake. There's still people that's making money off of Drake. That way, that's why Drake got to do so much, and he can't relax right now. Drake, when did he officially come out? Around 2009, I remember, right? Officially, around that time. So it's been a long time. We're in 2024. So he's been doing it for like 15 years. But he has a handler. I'm talking about business-wise. Yes, they did. I'm sorry. Yes. Business-wise, yep. Aaliyah was R. Kelly's downfall. Well, was it Aaliyah's downfall? Or dealing with Rockefeller was Aaliyah's downfall, Tom? Think about that. J. Cole, Kendrick, and Jake are going to be the new gatekeepers. They are veterans now. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that, Kenley, because what do they need a J. Cole, a Kendrick, or a Drake for? I'm talking about these little young ignorant rappers coming up too. The younger these rappers are, the more ignorant they are. Let's not talk about the talent is there. But do they really need the Drake and all that? Because last time I checked, somebody like a Drake is calling those niggas up. Because once they get popping, whatever town you from, if that rapper gains a big fan base on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, Drake is actually gonna go to them. Who's the gatekeepers? Remember, the gatekeepers, you got to go to the gatekeepers to get through the gate. You getting dressed with your demo to go to them. Nowadays, these rappers in the industry is actually trying to connect with those little niggas that got a track that's popping. You see what I'm saying? They're going to hit them up like, yo, I see what you got going on here. Can I be a part of it? You feel me? Like, y'all know the deal. Y'all know what's up. Okay, hold on. My fault. I was reading. I don't know why people don't notice something up with the famous people, especially when you're gaining something like fame. You have to pay something back. That's absolutely right. I don't know why either. Right, Pyro? We talk about this in sports all the time. I don't know why the fuck y'all think, especially black people, y'all can have all this fame and don't think you have to pay back some way, somehow, especially if you want to be like the top dog. Right? Or you want to be the only one and you can't compete with nobody else. The industry just has to fuck with you and just you, right? You're going to have to pay something back. We're going to have you on tape, something. Kevin Hart is the new gatekeeper. Look how his situation disappeared. Kevin Hart is a super gatekeeper, Tom. I agree with that. Now, with comedy, Oh my God, yes, that's gatekeepers. Definitely gatekeepers. Definitely. Remember, where did Kevin Hart come from? He just came out of nowhere, right? Will Smith went through his humiliation late in his career, a reverse of how it's normally done. He was too clean, too perfect. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. And you know what's so crazy about that, Gore? Will Smith's humiliation is coming through his wife. If that's not a crazy shaming tactic, I don't know what else is. I think that's one of the worst ways. I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather have some type of humiliation through somebody like a Diddy. I'm seriously, I would rather than a wife, because when you're supposed to be the leader, your husband's supposed to be the leader. But if you being emasculated by your wife, not even another man, not even, you know what I'm saying, by your wife, that actually looks worse to me personally. It does. Will Smith lost his spot. It's, you know what? This is what we'll say, Tom. This is what we're gonna say. Let's put that to the side about the Will Smith, and let's wait to see what happens when Bad Boys 4 come out. Bad Boys 4 is set to come out later on this year, right? If I'm not mistaken. Right, y'all? Like, let me know if I'm correct. Let's see how that does in the box office, and let's see what it does around the industry first. Then we have that conversation, because you know Bad Boys with Martin is a big franchise movie, right? Let's see how that does. Let's see if people's tired of Will Smith before we say that. And then we know. Those days, like I said, them days is gone, fam. Biggie was a sacrifice. Absolutely. We got to remember too, you know, P Diddy also has a boss. That's another thing a lot of people seem to forget. Diddy has a boss. He has a boss. So how do we know that they wasn't making these orders for Diddy to do this nonsense? So do we cut him some slack? Drake, it was 2006. Where? I don't remember Drake's name being anywhere in music in 2006, especially here in New York City. I know he was doing the TV show, unless you're talking about the TV show first, before he just decided to become a rapper all the way. But 2006, I don't. Y'all got to help me out. Where was Drake popping in 2006? I need to know. Now I got to do some investigating on Drake being popping in 2006. That's crazy if that's true. Wow. I know here in New York, because you know, a lot of the record label offices, not all, are here in New York. You know, LA has some too, but there's a lot of them here in New York. I don't remember Drake's name floating around here. Oh, that's crazy. I gotta do some investigating on that one. The new gatekeepers are the young streamers. Yeah. Yeah, you can say that. I like that one. Maybe, God. The young streamers introduce these rappers directly to you, the fans. Damn, God. It's one of the comments of the day. Dubbo Center, Jay-Z, Diddy, Rick Ross are gatekeepers. Yes, Rick Ross is one of those gatekeepers. He's like a gatekeeper beta. He's like a beta gatekeeper. Yeah, I know you right. Like he's like the test gatekeeper. Like we'll put you right there, but you ain't put the work in like Diddy and Jay. But when you came out, you made some noise. So we'll put you there, right under. Right, but you wasn't doing no work in the 90s like a Jay and a Diddy was. When you came out around the 05, 06 or whenever that was, you made some noise. So yeah, you have a right to have some. So then you might as well say 50 Cent too. Nothing in Hollywood is free. You have to pay your dues. Absolutely right. Taylor Swift is a gatekeeper. Big facts. Do y'all think she's a gatekeeper, or do y'all think she got the power like that to be a gatekeeper? She don't give me gatekeeper vibes. She gives me like she's being forced to do things. Like that's the type of vibe she gives me. Like she gets up not wanting to do these things, but she knows she has to, or else. Capital ORELSE. That's the. I'm sorry, I had to burp. That's the vibes that I get from Taylor Swift. I ain't even gonna hold you time. Logan Paul, Aiden Ross, or Gatekeeper Sue. I can understand those streamers pretty much. Something like what Gaul said, right? These people that's all over the place. Streamers that have a whole bunch of followers. It almost seems like you got to get on that platform if you want some type of recognition and maybe music, you know, or if you're into the things that they do, you gotta see them. And then they're gonna charge you a hefty fee. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Christopher Wilkinson in the building. I'm glad you're here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me and all these other good ladies and gentlemen here in the chat. He said, if Diddy was to go to prison, what will happen to the future of Bad Boy Records? Well, since it's a business, whoever's next in line will just run it. That's all. Whoever's next in line, will be the face. Now we don't really know technically who is the face. We can speculate, we can assume, we could say it could be one of his sons, right? We could say it could be Harv Pierre, because you know Harv Pierre is P Diddy's right-hand man, and Harv Pierre has been there for years. Harv Pierre was also an artist for P Diddy, and you know he is Diddy's right-hand man. Maybe he'll run it, right? But the label will still exist. Just whoever's next in line will run it, because Diddy's in jail. It's not like he's dead, so that the company will still, you know what I'm saying? It'll still operate. Just whoever's next in line. That's usually how it go. Oh, you next in line? Okay, so all right, you do it. That's usually how it goes. I think that's who goes. Streamers are more popular. That's how it is now. That's exactly how it is. The streamers are the new guys. I absolutely understand what I mean. Never thought about it like that, but yeah, you're right. What else we got here? Come on. Did we finished watching the video? All of it, right? Yeah, that video's gone. Look at that Kai, that Kai dude. He is super big. He was at the NBA Celebrity Game. These dudes bring rappers directly to the young audience. No lie. Absolutely. And then Tom says, God, I agree. That's true. I don't agree with it. I think it's stupid, but you guys are right. It's true. He says, God, I agree. Clive Davis turned Diddy out. Clive, for those that don't know, that Clive Davis was Diddy's boss. That's what I'm saying. Like, does Diddy really want to do all this, or is his handler telling him to do all this shit? See what I'm saying? It's his handler saying, yo, you want to do this. Remember, Diddy's just technically the messenger. It looked like the boss, but he's a messenger. Does Diddy really want to do these things? Is he really grimy like that? 3 Easy says, Drake definitely a gatekeeper. I got to do some thinking about that. I have to do some thinking about that. I got to give that some thought, yo. I have to. I mean, because Drake has a boss, though. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you still got Lil Wayne, bro. And you still got Baby. Drake is worth a lot of money. A Lil Wayne and the Birdman just ain't gonna let Drake go on his own like that. So we have to think about that. Yeah, God, I forgot about that dude. Yeah. Don't sleep on Country Wayne, yeah? That's another one. It's another one. Jay Prince's son, huh? It's another one involved with Drake. Yeah, I know about that whole situation. See, they giving some names. Absolutely right. Taylor Swift is like the president. She is just a face with the real people behind. That's what I get from her. I don't get no leader from her. I really don't. As far as the woman, I don't get that. I don't get that power. It's not like she gives me that Oprah power. You understand what I'm saying? Even though we know Oprah probably have a boss. I mean, everybody has a boss. All of them have a boss. But the thing is, she don't give me that Oprah vibe. Taylor Swift just gives me that. She gets that call, and her handler says, "This is what you're going to do, and you're going to do it." Okay. In 2006, Jazz Prince found Drake. This is what I'm saying. So you think that like all those people that helped discover Drake? Okay, Tom, you're talking about he found them, yes. But as far as like being put on, like be all over the place, I don't think I heard it until around 2008, 2009, 2008-ish. That's why I remember that name. Well, I remember his name from acting, but like hearing him in the music wise, Drake, it wasn't until like the ending of 2008-ish. No, I'm sorry, 2008. Yeah, 2008, and then that's when I started to hear Drake's name. But yeah, you think they're gonna let Drake go like that? No. The question of the century. What do you think about Andrew Tate? I can't stand that bald-headed mother. Watch your mouth. At first he sounded good. Pause. But, well, you know what? If you notice one thing about Andrew Tate, if this is really real about him, Andrew Tate talks his shit when he's not in the United States. So maybe he talks his shit when he's not in the United States. I'll just say that. Usually when people do that, I believe it, because it's like, you ain't saying that shit here in the States. You saying that in another state, I mean, in another country, so they really can't bother you like that. So with Andrew Tate, I'm still on the fence with him, because I like the things that he do say. He's just a little cocky. He a little cocky. I think sometimes like him and like the Fresh and Fit and all that, they talk out of both sides of their mouth. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't complain about the things women do, but you also tell men to be providers. Like, you're supposed to do literally everything. So you mean to tell me these women can act how they act, but my job is to do everything? That's the problem with like Andrew Tate and like those type of dudes. Like, which one is it? You see what I'm saying? But y'all get what I'm saying. But I'm on the fence with him. Nah, Diddy looks like he loves doing these things. Well, there you go, y'all. Nah, I think Diddy liked it because and it became who he is now. That's just who he is. That's who he is. I don't think Drake is a gatekeeper, but he does a lot of features with new hot artists, so he might have a handler. He has a handler. That's what I'm saying. Drake is being told what to do as well. Yo, Drake, go do this. We got some money to make. So there's no disrespect to act like Drake, but I don't think Drake is the geek. I don't think he has put in that much work as far as like in the United. People love him in the United States, but not love him in the United States, because there's no state that can claim him. Y'all know how it is. All of y'all from different places of the country. It's nothing like being from the United States with a fan base like that. Drake don't have that. He's from Canada. Remember, he can always bounce. Just continue doing shit up there and then leave the rest of y'all motherfuckers alone. He has the power to do that. Drake ain't no damn gatekeeper. Yeah, I don't think he has the power like that. I don't think he has the power like that. At all, right? Listen, I have fun with y'all motherfuckers. Like I said, I'm on this whole Puffy thing. So if there's more news, we are definitely gonna we're gonna break that down. If there's more news, I'm gonna be on top of this case and everything. Right? This week too, we gonna talk. Oh my gosh, I ain't want to talk about this Cam Newton thing. We could talk about it or whatever, but this Russell Wilson thing I have, I want to go live and talk about. But this whole Cam Newton thing, if something else comes up with Cam Newton, I would love to talk about it. But it's like, I see everybody's perspective on it. But I'm gonna figure out what's going on with this whole Diddy stuff, see if I find more information, right? And shout out to all y'all. We'll be back on Thursday. We're going live back on Thursday. I can't say is it rigged, is it scripted, is it, because this is not what this is today, right? But I've been to hell and back. Where you think I got the fire from? Stop playing with me.